Tonight, we look back at one of the original arcade games, that old chestnut from the 60s known as Pinball. Rosalie Spear tells us more.
To some, pinball is a relic of the past, but to one local arcade, it's anything but outdated.
It's like I say, you can either get a fast car or a boat or a blonde, or you can open a pinball museum.
The Pinball Hall of Fame, located on Tropicana Avenue near UNLV, is a hotspot for gamers who are looking for somewhere more unique.
I've heard other people in the Bay Area say, oh, when you go to Vegas, you got to go to the Pinball Hall of Fame. Everything retro kind of comes back.
According to Arnold, modern video games just don't compare.
Pinball only exists in the real world. You can't digitize it. The only place you can play it is at a place like this.
And places like the Pinball Hall of Fame are rare. Not only is it full of vintage arcade games and pinball machines, but it's full of dedicated volunteers who want to help their community.
Our charitable mission is the most important thing. We wrote $500,000 in checks one year to local social service charities. It's like the Kiwanis Club or a Lions Club, only geekier.
The Pinball Hall of Fame is a not-for-profit organization that also serves as a place for recovering addicts.
It gives them a social place to go where there isn't the temptation of video poker and drugs and alcohol.
Unfortunately, the economics of pinball are not very good, and it makes staying open unpredictable.
If you're thinking about coming over here, my advice is to do it sooner rather than later, because you may show up and it might not be here.
So, what can be done?
If you got a big collection of gold bars in your garage, that would help. If not that, just come on over and spend some quarters.
I love winning games.
And according to Arnold, the nature of the game is what it's all about.
A game is something where I can jump in, beat my enemy to death, and be triumphant, chasing the silver ball.
With its over 250 vintage and retro pinball and arcade games, the Pinball Hall of Fame is unlike anywhere else in Las Vegas. For Front Row Center, I'm Rosalie Spear.
Thanks, Rosalie.